Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for the weekend of Friday to Sunday, 14th, March 14th to 16th, 2025. And this reading is for the collective, for each and every one of us. I didn't think I'll be doing these, but something inspired me, as though something pushed me to do this weekend. So I'm going to be doing my best. My dear viewers, thank you all for your support, for your understanding. I'm looking forward to hearing your comments about everything I've revealed and said to you. And let's not get into that now. Let's get into this reading. So if you might see some changes, I myself, I'm like everybody, I don't like too many changes, but I might be changing some things around. So I hope you'll be understanding and slowly adapt to my new way of reading. It's going to be very slow, and I know you're not used to that, but I've got to push myself. It's against my nature, but I have to constantly be aware not to go too fast. So let us begin with the first message. I came across, while I was recuperating and healing, across a deck that I've had for such a long time, never had the privilege to deal with it or see it. So today I want to take a message from this for the whole collective to see what the message is. Okay, it says confidence. It comes with time and practice. Confidence doesn't come easy. It comes with time, with practice. The more you practice, the more you spend time, the more confident you become. Of course, meditation is part of it. Getting to know, getting in connection to your higher self, and promoting more resilience to everything around you, to the noise, to what people say, having, sincere and deep validation of who you are and not needing other people's validation. All of those things come to play. A lot of changes are going to take place in your life to take you to the next level, for you to be confident. And I feel like a new beginning might be promoting this, and a lot of truth is going to support you to actually come to terms with who you are and how brilliant you are and how much worthy you are. Confidence is everything. It makes us who we are, and it breaks us when we don't have confidence. So it looks to me like the heavens are showing that changes are going to take place for you to take you to the next level. We've got number 23 here, which is connected to number 5, Chinese Year of the Dragon. A lot of changes. It is also connected to people that are born in May, who are Taurus or Gemini. A lot of confidence will uplift you and help you understand who you are and what you truly deserve. Now, I'll just move this back a little bit and put this one right there. Now, let's take on one more message from this deck. Whoops, bear with me. Here we go. And it says, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. For those of you who have pets, I know I have 4 dogs who are in heaven. Yes, I used to have 4 dogs. They were beautiful. And I had one more, actually. That was a Labrador, who was my favorite. First ever dog I had, Dinky. Okay, so you have a special, and Booney, my cat also. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. Now, I don't keep any more pets, simply because I travel a lot, and I don't believe in putting them in kennels and all those things. So there's a lot of issues. Doesn't matter. It's all good. Now, let's take on 2 important messages for everyone for this weekend. Let's see what else is happening. Right, we've got the spiritual strength. This is the 9 of Wands. It shows you that you are facing some challenges, and you've been through a lot. You've gone through so much, and you've done most of them. There is only one more final challenge. And with this particular final challenge, you are going to be supported by the heavens. Spiritual strength is going to be with you all the way to uplift you out of this. You will come out a winner. because after the Nine of Wands comes the Ten of Wands, which shows an end of a suffocating chapter that was overwhelming you, taking a lot out of you, out of your energy, a lot of responsibilities, being tired and busy and trying to keep up with everything. That is coming to an end. And it's right after the Nine of Wands. A lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of rewards come after that hard work, after that suffocation, after giving so much of yourself. Now let's take the second important message for everyone. Wow, another 9. So there are endings here. Things are coming to an end, which is quite interesting. The 9 of Swords is about suffering in silence. Sometimes it's due to guilt. Sometimes it's due to pain. I know I was suffering due to pain. Sometimes it's suffering because of injustices or misunderstandings or unfair outcomes that really make you feel bad. Also, it can be sometimes being guilty for leaving a situation or leaving someone. Guilt is there also, but it is something that's keeping you having sleepless nights, worry, thinking a lot. This is going to come to an end also, because 9s are all about endings, and since and this could be very much so connected to this 9 of Wands, this final challenge, or rather one more challenge, and then you overcome this problem. Maybe this is what's kept you awake. I know this situation that I went through kept me awake at night. I kept on thinking about what to do. I'm letting everybody down. They're waiting. The channel owners, they're gonna lose everything, because if I don't do the videos, what will happen to the channel? Like, I was thinking of everything, and then of course I was thinking about everything else in regard to how to heal myself quickly. All of that was giving me sleepless nights. So that's very intriguing that it's come up. Let's have a look at some more messages. Now, where are the decks? Yes, here we go. Oh, yes. Let's have a look. Everything else the heavens want you to know. My dear viewers, we're going to do the tarot now. I'll see if I can move this just a little bit like that. I think so. It's okay. Yep. Here we go. Now, I'm not going to do the cutting like I used to. I'll be doing one after another. So I'm not going to explain it, my dear viewers. You know what I've been through, and you'll understand. You can trust me. So look at this. We got the 9s, which are endings, and then we got a rebirth, a new beginning, rising like the phoenix. From there is an ultimate new beginning happening for everyone, and this is going to be incredible. You are going to be loving this, because with this new beginning comes a lot of healing. Look at that. A lot of healing. A lot of compensation for all the hard work you did with the 9 of Wands. Overwhelmed, wounded, in fact, sleepless nights, your health was compromised, crying, being worried about whatever happened. This is something really big, because this shows to me that you must have been dealing with a very difficult chapter in your life that was draining everything out of you. And finally, it's reached to an end, and you are going to be very happy. With this new beginning, it's a new lease of life. It's a new start over, and this time there's going to be compensation. So if you were in a bad relationship, let's say, or someone who didn't appreciate you or something like that, now it's all going to change. It's going to be reward time for rewards, time for compensation. So prepare for that. That's going to be magnificent. The next one says you're leaving the past behind you completely. Leaving the past behind you, perhaps keeping the good memories, but there is so much more there that you don't want to deal with, and you're being taken away from that, from this. Maybe that's why you are having sleepless nights and worry and tears even, maybe, because leaving the past is going to be very hard for you. But this is for everything that needs to renew. Something has to end. So there's always endings when there's renewal of life. That's why you're leaving the past behind you. Not maybe that you want to, but because there is something new destined for you. Now, in some cases, because of this card here, pets, there could be somebody that might be losing a pet, and they're still crying about the pain that they're going through because of the loss, the memories. It could be a pet, it could be a lover, it could be a spouse, it could be a family member. There is leaving the past and moving away from it, trying to not trying to forget, but trying to overcome the pain that lingers with the past, and trying to remember the good times, But of course there is pain with the Six of Cups, always leaving the past behind, and it's all happening because there's a rebirth. Let's take 2 more. You are going to be empowered with the Emperor. The Emperor is about power, control over your life. It is someone that might be entering your life that'll be very powerful, very wealthy, very powerful, very wise, a leader. They have leadership qualities. The Emperor is also about being offered a position of authority, one that might be so lucrative that you can't say no to. It can also be your position in life, you taking command of your life and your journey and being in control. Maybe when you're leaving the past behind, you're leaving the sleepless nights, you are becoming more empowered and more in control of your own life. The Emperor, the leader. The Emperor is the king of all kings. In the olden days, there were emperors. They were the leaders, the emperors of all kings that were running the land. So this is a very powerful energy. Now let's see the next one. We've got a new beginning that's going to be igniting, and with it comes a lot of excitement. Something exciting is happening. Something is about to sprout in your life. You might not be seeing it now, but it's going to happen all of a sudden, and this is going to be the greatest gift from the heavens for you, because you are going to be excited about what's happening. It's going to uplift you. It's going to take away all the sleepless nights, the worries of the past, and what you came out of. I feel like it's to do with this new beginning where you are going to be uplifted and given a lot of support now. 4, I think that should be enough. I might take 2 more. Right, okay, so we have the 8 of Pentacles, which shows a lot of money is coming to you. Hard work is going to be paying off big time. You're reaching to the end of something which needs you to be very paying attention to detail. There could be money, contracts to be signed, documents that will give you more money. More money is coming. So you've got to be very careful if you're getting into anything to do with a new business or the end of something where there's documentation that needs to be signed to do with money, release, divisions. There's a new beginning, so ultimately an ending is there. You've just got to pay very much attention to details wherever you're doing with any kind of signatures, any kind of contracts. Just read them well and be 100% that there's nothing hidden. And then we got the Lovers. This shows someone wonderful is entering your life, a beautiful soul you're about to meet. I'd say within six weeks time, from 6 weeks or within 6 weeks, a little bit over, all the way to June, or even July. Sorry, I'll say July, up to July. This shows someone you will recognize you. You will recognize that there's going to be a connection, and my God, there's going to be major decisions made when this meeting happens. When you meet this person, it's not like any other meeting. This is something where you will see a profound change in your life and in your way of thinking, in the way you look at each other. You don't look at each other like the way you've looked in the past. It's different. The way you're seeing this person, the way they're seeing you, it's very deep. So decisions, major decisions are going to be made in this regard. Okay, let's leave that. What you don't see happening is that you are going to be empowered, just like it says here, with the spiritual strength. You are going to be given the strength, the power to overcome that which is very much in need of you to be powerful. So this is a time where your strength is needed, and you are given extra strength by the heavens. They are all with you, supporting you. Okay, that's what you don't see. And of course, I will talk a little bit about what I see here. Being trapped is coming to an end, where you were feeling trapped, torn between 2 situations or two places or 2 people. That's changing due to money. Money is coming in also. Welcome back, my dears, my dear viewers. I had to have that break for breathing. Time out. In the midst of doing that, I just realized something here with this message. I feel like some of you could be grieving the loss of your pets also, and this could be the time where you might be reflecting, and this is a message from your pets or pet, those who are in heaven, sending you their message that you're watched over. With the help of angels, your pets are watching over you, and a message from them that they're fine. That came very strong for those of you who might have been who have lost a pet or about to lose a pet, so that you know there are angels around them and that they're not forgotten. Now what I'm going to do, my dear, beautiful, friendly, wonderful viewers, very supportive viewers, my friends, my soul friends, my soul connection and tribe, what I'd like to say now is I'm going to clarify, which I didn't do that before. This is different, like I said. So I'm going to clarify first and then get out more other cards, other information. So I want to know about this beginning. How is it going to be? And look at this. Look at that. The past is being left behind and you're moving forward, and we're just looking at the new beginning. So the synchronicity. Let's have a look at judgment for the collective. What are some of the new changes that are taking place? Well, this is affecting people with air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It is also affecting people with earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It can also be affecting people that are in relationships, earth with air. So any of those air energies that I mentioned, or any of those earth energies, their union together could be renewed. Some of you might be meeting someone with the Lover's card, someone that, some of you who are air energies, like Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, either one, meeting an earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, starting a new relationship, a new beginning. And for some, it can be the ending of air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, with Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So that could be also another factor, that there could be a new beginning with air energies or earth energies, and also it could be also an ending. So we're talking about this now, but I do know this happening in people I know who are air and earth, now that they're breaking up, saying goodbye. And I know also an air energy who is going to be starting with someone of earth energy very soon. So it's applying both ways. So that's in regard to the new beginning. Now, this new beginning also will bring you a lot of loyalty, a lot of truth. That's what the Queen of Swords is all about. Truth, loyalty, someone you can trust, someone that's very, not so emotional to the point where they become too sensitive, and they're very strong character. The Queen of Swords, someone that's very honest, direct, showing the truth always, using their logic, their intellect, their wisdom to decipher everything and make their decisions accordingly. And you want someone that is that strong. It also shows dealing with someone who is of earth energy. Now, the King of Pentacles is someone very capable, very independent, very strong, wealthy at times. They're very, what's the word? They're very real and down to earth, like earth energies, like Virgo, like Taurus, like Capricorn, hard workers, extreme hard workers, working hard and establishing everything, and very real, very down to earth. Again, loyalty here. So we're talking about someone very strong entering your life. That's what it looks like. Let's see the third card. Wow, you are going to be abundant and nurtured. Also, a lot of nurturing powers coming into your life. This new beginning is going to bring you a lot. It's going to bring you wonderful people in your life, or maybe if you're an air energy, it's going to bring you an earth energy. If you're an earth energy, it's going to bring you an air energy. But also we've got we have the Empress, and the Empress is about nurturing power. I gotta not go at the speed of light. I forget. This is nature. It's hard to change nature. Okay. And the sun will be shining also with this new beginning. The sun is going to bring you, shine in your path and bring you a lot of success, a lot of radiance, and someone wonderful. A stranger is going to change your life and bring the light into your life. That is beautiful. All right. Let's have a look at this last challenge, the Nine of Wands. Let's see. When will it happen? Do you see that? The Nine of Wands comes the Ten of Wands. I already said it there, and it's here now. And it could be connected to air energies, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Coming to an end, just like I told you here, with a new beginning, could be also an ending, because I know two air energies that are ending their connection with earth energies. Live now, it's happening. So air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, someone very truthful, direct, to the point, someone of air energy. That's what this is. And a chapter is ending. A very suffocating, overwhelming chapter is coming to an end. And maybe that's why you're having sleepless nights and concerns. And that's what the heavens are going to be helping you, giving you the strength to be able to overcome this ending, leaving the past behind you. There is a lot of sadness, but there is also going to be overcoming this with a great victory. That's what's coming. And this is connected to Cancer. This person could also have Cancer in them. It could be someone Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, air energies with Cancer in them. Okay, so that's that one. Now, I also wanted to know about the Eight of Pentacles. Let's have a look at the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles shows money is coming in, just like I said it would. A lot of money is coming, which is going to make your financial capacity overwhelming. A lot of money is going to give you the power to be able to do charities, to help those who are in need, those around you who might need help. Now you're able to help them because you'll have the money. It looks like to me this is connected to July, something big happening in July, August, because remember what I said before. Yes, something very quickly is going to take place. A great opportunity is coming. Money, I said to you, the Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, money is coming in. Contracts and decision making and paying attention to detail is important when you're signing documents. This means there's a lot of money and you'll be working hard to help others. That's what I'm seeing. You're supporting others. You're giving money to other people. You might be employing people. You might be finding ways to bring justice to those who are misfortune or not as fortunate as you, in need of support. So justice is going to be there, money is going to be there, and a new beginning again. The Ace of Wands comes showing a great new beginning happens at this time. It could be a new love, it could be a new project, but it's one that's going to be prosperous and one that's going to expand. The Ace of Wands, and brings you a lot of excitement. There's a lot of excitement, and the Ace of Wands can be also, because it's fire, it's excitement, it's action. It's starting something new with action. So it could be connected to this money. Pay attention to detail is being mentioned to you, and it's happening at a time where you do need money. But you've got beautiful cards here. You've got the power of the Emperor. You've got the nurturing power, loving, caring energy, and abundance of the Empress, which the Empress is a very loving energy that looks in favor to you and helps you. You'll feel favored and you'll feel lucky. It's like, what's going on? How come all this is coming to me now? Like, I've waited for so long, there was nothing, and now all of a sudden everything is happening. You are going to be loving this. You are going to overcome everything, and you are going to be victorious. There's a great victory waiting for you. Now, for some of you are also traveling. I see travel in July, planning, traveling, going overseas. There's travels here. All right, let's move on to the next one, which is also the Emperor. I want to know about the Emperor. I really do, because for some, you could be empowered in your family life, in your relationships. You could be empowered in you taking over control over your life. You were stuck somewhere and you didn't have the means to be in control of your life. Or you could be put in control by being offered a job, because this is for the collective. Let's see what, I'll take 3, the Emperor is all about. Okay, so hidden matters are coming to light. This is hidden from you. You don't know about this. It's going to come to light. And because of this energy of the Emperor, whatever is going to be offered to you, you will be able to take action. You will be able to see your path clearly and how to proceed and how to move forward. And that is going to be spectacular. Taking action very quickly, being able to move, being able to travel, being able to take the next step, next step. Here we go. Bombarded with info. I gotta breathe. Okay. And then we've got the Lovers, like we have here. It doubled up. It doubled up when? Now, because the Lovers doubled up with the Emperor, the power, the energy, it shows that there could be someone magnificent that has Aries in them, which is a very powerful war, the god of war, ruled by Mars, Aries. Someone that might have Aries in them, which is so powerful. Someone that might be entering your life and supporting you, helping you, or you might be working together in partnership, or it could be a lover, someone wonderful that you're falling in love with. They might be born, perhaps they're born Cancer, and they might have Aries in them. they could be born Aries, literally. So Aries, very strong connection, someone very powerful and profound you're connecting with. You're taking action where you were not able to. You're able to travel when you were not able to. This is all the time happening because you're empowered. You're able to take action perhaps also because of the authority that you're given in this job that you might be offered. Overall, we're talking about a situation turning into a soulmate connection. You're meeting someone who you might meet them at the beginning and think, what is this? What is this connection? There's something there. Could I do business with this person? Could this be a friendship? What is this? We're connecting. And then finally you get to realize this is a soulmate connection. That's why it's so confusing. You don't know. It's changing things in you. It's making you think and do things that you usually don't do. That's what happens when you meet a soulmate. A soulmate that unites you, that you heal together, that you become strong together, that you can do anything together. You can have a great life together. As love, marriage, happy ever after. You can have a great business together. This person can come and rescue you from a situation where you're stuck. This is someone that will profoundly change your life. So that's what we have. Now that explains most of the cards here. I'm going to go through and see a little bit about the Nine of Swords. Very important, this sleepless nights and worry. And it shows that there is an area of your life where it's out of your hands. It's literally out of your hands. And not metaphorically, but literally. It is a situation where you feel defeated. Every attempt is failing. Everything you've done, you've failed. Not because it's your fault. Not because you haven't done well. Not because you haven't put a lot of effort. You have put a lot of effort. But the truth of the matter is, it's the truth of the ending. That's the cause of this defeat. Something it's meant to end. When the Five of Swords comes in a reading, it shows that a situation goes out of your hands. Every attempt fails. That means, okay, I'm trying to do this. Okay, let's look at it that way. Let's put this into action. Let's try to do that. Every attempt, every wholehearted attempt fails. That means it's ending. Nothing can change it. It's coming to an end. And that is the reason you're feeling sad, sleepless nights, worry. Now, again, I'm going to say something here. This is connected, I feel like, to someone that has Cancer in them. The moon is there, the ruler of Cancer. We got the Chariot here doubled up in the reading. It is connected to someone that has Cancer in them. They could also have Aries in them, and they could also have air energy in them, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. They also could have earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So this is a person that is maybe has a lot of different signs in them, but it's incredible. I know someone with all these signs. It's shocking. But Cancer is the strongest. Okay. Now, for some, it could also be Pisces. Some people call this the Pisces card. I don't. I see this as the moon, the ruler. That's all it is. It's just the moon. And the moon is the ruler of Cancer. But I will still say, some say that this could be connected to Pisces. So there could be water energy there. But the strongest is Cancer here because we've got the Chariot, which is July, Cancer. So this area is coming to an absolute end. You've had sleepless nights about this, worry about this, and that's what I see here. And that's that one. It's coming to an absolute end. Now, let's have a look at the past. Let's see how the past is connected to all of this. Once the reason you're leaving the past behind, because you're destined for a lot of happiness, something has to end for a new beginning to happen. So no matter how sad it is, no matter how many tears you might be shedding for this past, leaving it behind, but there is something incredible destined for you to begin, something that will give you that happy ever after, that dream come true, having it all. And it's connected to someone of earth energy. You could be leaving an earth energy behind. I'm not gonna just say, oh, it's because meeting someone who's earth energy. We can't say that, because there could be a chance leaving, and once you leave an earth energy behind, this is happening. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. For some of you, however, this is a reading for the collective. For some of you, it's by meeting someone of earth energy that all your happiness begins, and they become the contributor towards this happiness that's destined for you, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So that covers everything. In regard to the lovers, there's no need much to know about the lovers, but you are destined for fortune, happiness, money, and major changes. I will do the lovers just to see. We know the lovers are turning into a soulmate connection, but let's see the lovers for the collective. Right, we're given Taurus here, very strong. You know what? It's incredible. What I just said now, it proved it. You know how I said there's a possibility you're leaving an earth energy behind and you're starting, and that's when you get your happiness? The past is connected to Taurus. So Taurus is an earth energy. For some of you, or maybe for a large amount of you, could be leaving. And I know someone that's leaving a Taurus behind. An air energy who's leaving Taurus behind. So Taurus is Hierophant, learning how to move forward from the past. It's going to be hard, but you are going to do it. And that's when you get your happiness. That's when you are destined for all the happiness. Once you leave the past and you get over it completely. I know saying it sounds easy, but getting over the past, especially if you had years with someone, it's not easy. So you will learn, you will change. There's going to be a lot of change. The Hierophant not only is Taurus, but it's also about seeing things from a different perspective, the heavens intervening and bringing a lot of change in your life to the point where you become wiser, your perspective changes, you see things on a deeper level, you get more support from the heavens, you are supported to be uplifted, to be upgraded to a better life, and hence comes the new beginning and the 10 of Cups, extreme happiness, and not to mention the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel of absolute fortune that's going to take you to the next level and bring you the happiness you truly deserve, and the money that is going to help you to move to the next level, the power of money that's coming also. So the Wheel of Fortune is going to be the cause of money and extraordinary happiness for you. We'll find out more, a little bit more, just a little bit more about everything we're talking about. That's over this section. Now there are 2 more sections I would like to, yes. Now that I've done this, I'm just going to go through right. We have financial commitment, and that explains also the double. I said to you, this is someone profoundly changing your life. In some cases, it could be a marriage connection, it could be a business connection. This can be about money, because we do have contracts being signed, money coming in, and partnerships that are going to make major changes. And we've got also the Emperor, which is power and authority and a new way of doing things, and plus commitment. This is about financial commitment, long-term investment, putting, partnerships, working together with someone, but a very fulfilling, overall, a very fulfilling, connection, a very fulfilling connection. The lovers with the golden rings, this is something really big. This is something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. If it's a relationship, it's going to be marriage, and it's going to be that happy ever after. It's going to be with someone that will transform and become, you'll know this is the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. If it's someone with business, like the Emperor, there's going to be a lot of wealth that you'll be able to help those in need. Your money capacity skyrockets because you've got the best perfect connection, partnership that is going to be doing exceptionally well. So in every way, that is magnificent. The ring. Now let's have a look. One more. I never thought I'll be able to do this. Back to who I am. But not bad that she is working well. That power of Reiki, my God. Thanks to God. I'm so much in gratitude. The light bulb. Lucrative ideas. Some of you might not even know. You might have not seen my video and you don't know what I'm talking about. It was because of my health that collapsed, and I healed myself with my chi, and I thought I'll never be able to do this again. But here I am. Not bad. Yes, the light bulb is about a new source of income. A new idea that you might put into action that's going to bring you a new source of income. There's going to be a lot of inspiration. You are going to be very happy, excited. This could be very much in connection to the Ace of Wands, which came twice in your reading. So something new beginning, a new source of income. This could be like, bringing out the entrepreneurship in you, having your own business, like I said, even partnership with someone wonderful. And this is going to be a great new source of income. It's going to bring you a lot of excitement. There's creative work here. There's a new job for many of you. So this can also be connected to what is destined. This is destined for you, and it's just a matter of time before it starts. This is going to be so exciting. Something new that you're doing that is bringing you excitement and bringing you fortune, both together. Excitement and fortune. It can also be the reason that you're connecting to someone in a business partnership or even a love partnership. Like you might fall in love with someone and that person inspires you to do a business together. You might be connecting financially and career-wise. So I feel like something really big is happening. This bringing you this new beginning that's going to be expanding, that's going to bring you excitement and fortune, not to mention a great connection. So not bad at all. This is spectacular. Okay, now let's have a look at some other information. I'm going to take 2 cards from this deck. And we have openness. Let's see what openness is all about. It says, be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. Remember, we got the Lovers and the Soulmate card together in this reading. So what they're saying is, be open to accept divine guidance in your relationship. So whatever relationship, because there's a lot of relationship situations. Now, some can be partnerships, business, some can be love, marriage, connections. Be open to the guidance you are going to get from the heavens. That's going to help you big time. And the Wheel of Fortune is there to change your luck in every way. So a lot of happiness is coming. It says here, receptive. Be receptive of what's happening around you. Be ready to receive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Be ready to receive. Because fate seemed to be, as I'm seeing, getting you connected to someone profound who is going to change your life. Someone incredible. That is going to be, well, it's the soulmate that's incredible more than anything. It's the soulmate connection that's the incredible one. So I feel like someone incredible is going to be brought into your life and they're going to change your life completely. So be open to receive what heavens, what the fortune, what your fate is about to bring you. In this new beginning with Judgment and new lease of life that brings you a lot of happiness, there's so much coming. That is wonderful. Let's see what the Chinese cookies are going to add to all of this. We'll take one message only. And it says, assert yourself. Go for what you want. The time is ripe for soulmate connections. For soulmate connections. Do you see that? That's why we've got this all over the place. We've got soulmate connections. I'll bring it closer so you can read it. Go for what you want. The time is ripe for soulmate connections. And there's a birth of a child also likely. But this is about asserting yourself and preparing. And that's why they said openness. You see how everything is synchronizing? Be open. Let's see if you can read it. Be open. I've got my glasses on. Let's see if you... here we go. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. Do you see that? So assert yourself and be prepared for something magnificent. Now, for some of you, it could be love, marriage, and for others, it can be an incredible business partnership where you'll be thriving and excited about doing something new that's going to be creative and fun and bringing you abundance, and not to mention making a lot of your wishes and dreams come true. Wow, that's the longest reading I've done. Maybe not, actually. It just looks so it's long because I divided it. I hope you enjoyed this reading, my dear viewers. Thank you all for your support, for your understanding, and I'm glad I was able to do the weekend for you so you can have some fun knowing what's going on and what's hidden around the corners. All my best wishes, blessings to all of you. Namaste.